You heard in that very first clip that basically kura kaupapa is the gold standard. That's what they said, outperforming the mainstream. And this is the clip where Erica Stanford gets it the wrong way around. And you hear in this clip, and Mihi kind of talks to it, maybe corrects is the right word, that she is talking about including kura kaupapa in what they're wanting to do with the mainstream. And the question is, if kura kaupapa, if we all agree, is the gold standard, why aren't you including the mainstream with the kura kaupapa rather than including the kura kaupapa with the Māori, with the mainstream? You know, like, why are you going, oh, they can come and join us, where if they're doing it better, why don't we go and join them? It's this exact conversation again about who gets to invite to the table. When it came to the treaty, just remember, Māori were the ones who built the table from the forests they lived in and invited the settlers to come to their table. In 2025, probably because we think we're a bigger population and we can outnumber Māori, we've taken the table, and now we're saying to Māori, oh, you can come and join in with us if you want. It's got that vibe of conversation around it. And I've probably ruined the clip because I've basically explained it all away, but let's have a listen.
What I can say is that in the kura kaupapa movement, we know they're getting great results. We know they're doing a good job. I have made sure that the first thing I said was to my property department, because as you know, often the schools are substandard and the buildings are not up to scratch. I need them in network planning because there is a huge amount of demand that we are not meeting. Ensure that we are keeping an eye on the watch lists. We're working with Te Ranganui and Ngakura a iwi. Make sure we know where the demand is and that we are meeting it as best we can. I want you to ring fence $100 million of property funding that we can continue to put into kura kaupapa. In fact, this morning I was announcing $100 million of extra money that we've managed to save through really good efficiencies we've found, and we included kura.
Sorry, just a side note, that's fucking terrifying. Government minister telling you, oh, we've just found another $100 million. We've ring-fenced it. Where did that get cut? Where did that get cut from? No, for another day. That's terrifying.
Kaupapa in that announcement this morning for kura kaupapa getting new classrooms. So
well, it would make sense, right? Because they're gold star.
Well,
wouldn't it be the other way around? Is that actually you should be looking into the mainstream that's not delivering for Māori tamariki and using the gold star practice as kura kaupapa? It feels like it's a little bit the wrong way around.
Yep.
I mean, and you're talking about Ngāti Hawa, you said you don't know much about it, but I mean, it's important for you to know because it's a treaty settlement. It's your government apologising for the wrongs and the grievances of the past and offering an apology on behalf of poorer educational outcomes. So when does the left talk to the right hand, I guess, in the Crown?
Well, we are delivering, huge amounts for kura kaupapa.
Yeah.
Right? And that is a bespoke, incredible model.
And maybe that's an option for Ngāti Hawa then, a kura kaupapa.
Well, that's something that they can talk to, no doubt, Ngākura iwi or Te Ranganui or all of the other independent organisations about. But I want you to know that I am focused on making sure that they have the resources they need, they have the buildings that they need,
totally,
and that they're at the table for discussions. And I believe I've got a really good relationship with kura kaupapa.
Yeah, I mean, so
there you go. So that's that conversation. Lovely to have Mahinirangi Forbes back on our show because legendary. But yeah, the whole point being, if this is the best way to do it, if this is getting the best outcomes, why aren't we modelling off them rather than them saying, well, they can come to the table. We make sure there's a space for them. No, let's go sit at their table. They're doing it better and getting better outcomes. Let's go sit at their table. Sheesh.
Isn't it hilarious? This isn't the only answer that they've got. Like, you'll have Seymour hold up charter schools as another answer, right? And it just turns out that the reason that charter schools are so good is that they get a fuckload more money per student.
That comes up in this.
So maybe that's the answer. Is that kura kaupapa comes to the table with more answers, and we throw more money at the students to get better results.